Welcome back to the weekly Forexcast. I'm going to be covering the pairs going into this week. All right, so just some potential setups on my watch list. Looking here at DXY, US dollar index, you can see overall, we're still in this corrective uptrend on the dollar. Our dollar is still bullish. This is NFP week. All right, we got the first Friday of April coming up. So NFP is Friday, but you see price is still trending up on the daily and the 4-hour. Price broke above this structure, slightly pulling back. So on any pullbacks, it looks from a technical standpoint, it looks like we still can get those continued moves up. All right. So as of now, I'm still bullish on the dollar. Possibly we could see price push up into 94 resistance. All right. But it all depends on how this structure holds. So going to Euro JPY. Still bearish on EJ overall. All right. After we was able to catch this move, catch some nice pips in private Discord, so we caught this impulse. We got the impulse. Now price is correcting. All right. If we look on the 4-hour, see price give us an impulse, correction here, another impulsive leg. Now price is pulling back. I believe price is just pulling back to give us another continued drop. All right. So price could just continue to sell off from here. All right. We can continue to sell off from here, or we could see price maybe give us one more pullback before then continuing. All right. So it really depends. It's only Sunday. I usually don't like to trade Sundays. So I'll see how things are looking, probably going into New York session, or maybe after the daily close. But if this just continues to drop here, then you can expect price to continue this trend or this bearish wave to the downside, down towards 127.5 or lower to 127. All right. So if we come down and break this structure low and actually form a lower low, then we can expect price to continue. Maybe on pullback, we can look for continued sell opportunities on these pullbacks. GJ. So overall, GJ, similar to EJ, gave us a strong reversal from these highs, from the psychological level around 152.5. So we had a big impulse, slight pullback, an impulsive leg here. But now price aggressively pulled back last week to end last week. All right. Overall, I'm still bearish on this. I would like to see a continuation to the downside. So it's just a matter of price want to hold here on this pullback and continue to roll over, and then maybe catch the pullbacks for continuation. Or price could give, some type of a slight deeper pullback. So right now, this was so aggressive. So I would like to maybe see the price want to get one more move up towards the high before then rolling over. All right. That's still a possibility in my opinion. Because right here, we had a double bottom. We had a nice impulse. So this could give us one of these pullback and just continue before then rolling over. But the price continues to sell off aggressively, breaking down here. Then on these pullbacks, I will look for potential continuations down. GBP Cad. GBP Cad was a nice buy setup that we caught in the private Discord. Caught over 100 pips on it. Because we look here on the daily chart. On the daily chart, where price is bouncing from this previous level of demand. You see here to the left, always look left to go right. Price had previous strong buyers in the past. So it came here, we caught buys around here, but on the daily, if you see, price printed this bullish engulfing in its demand zone, a sign of buyers coming in to take control. And that's what we're getting here. All right, so price is still pumping. So we could possibly see bigger moves to the upside. All right, so if price wants to pull back some, any pullback on GBP Cad, I believe it looking like it could be a correction just to go higher. All right, so any pullback opportunity will most likely be a continued move up. All right. because actually looking to the left, this is an important point right here to the left. Price had previous strong support when it bounced up. So if price continues to pump above this level and hold support, then we continue to see it move up there. Euro USD. So Euro USD has been playing out overall. You know, we've been anticipating deeper sells on EU. So now price broke structure. You know, remember in the last week we were up here and I was saying anticipating continued drop from there, at least to support. And if it break there, expect it to go lower. So that's exactly what we got. All right, price broke structure, retested, continued. It broke structure, retested, continued. So right now it's slightly forming a corrective move to go lower, I believe. But I wouldn't look for sales right now. It's still early as Sunday. The price could just be correcting right here for a retest and it just continue. All right, so if this was to continue like that, then I would look for continued sales on the pullbacks or just the retest of these structure levels. So if we continue to break down given the lower low, then I would look for maybe another retest for this continuation. All right, so that's either a possibility or price could potentially give us a deeper correction. All right, price could give us a deeper correction up. All right, we could get a deeper correction up before another rollover. But overall, I like for price to either continue to drop, and then you can look for sales on the corrective flags for continuation. But overall, I still like for EU to make its way down back to these support levels to the left. All USD. All USD has been moving as anticipated. All right, so we reached this previous level of support or demand. All right, head and shoulders. So this is an important structure level. But if you look here on the daily, price formed this morning star bullish reversal. All right, that's a sign of buyers on the daily. So if we break it down to the 4-hour, overall, I'm still bearish on this overall. So really, one or two things can happen. We can either see price just, instead of giving a deeper pullback, we can see price break down. If price break this structure support, then I will look for a retest or a pullback for then potential continuation. All right. Or looking at the daily chart, we could see price give us a deeper correction. All right, a deeper correction up before then giving us a potential rollover. So on the next correction up, I will look for price to come up to this level of structure before then possibly giving us another wave down. All right. So I'm going to wait to see how that develops with it only being Sunday. All JPY. So all JPY overall, I've been looking for sales as well. So we got a strong impulsive breakout here. Now prices, I believe, are just pulling back for a continuation down. So if we look at these structure levels, prices now actually at a level where it can just continue to drop because we had a wave down, correction, 3-wave down. Now price is pulling back, retesting previous structure low. And you see currently it's rejecting. All right, so this could be, this will usually be the ideal retest area that I will look for. So right now it's actually looking like it's holding. So in this occasion, I will look for something like this. All right. So we could see this continue to roll over. If this is not the top of this retest, then it possibly could come up here. But overall, I like for price to stay below this lower high. And I like for this to continue down to around 82 support. GBP USD. So GU is actually back at this level that I was expecting to retest. All right, because overall we can see that GU had a strong breakout, breaking trend lines, breaking structure. Now it's retesting. So it's retesting my trend line. It's also retesting previous structure support. All right, so this is an area that I would like for price to hold. You see right now, price is holding resistance. So I like for this lower high to hold and for price to just give us another wave down. So that's a potential there for price to continue to roll over. Eurocad. Eurocad is at an interesting level of support. You see, we're back at this level, forming a potential double bottom, pumped up, pulled back, pouring the pin par on the daily. All right, now if we go down to like the 4 hour, this is a level of demand where price had double bottom demand. Now it's holding support here, bullish engulfing, right? That's what you like to see in the demand level. Now it's breaking my counter trend line. All right, so I expect this to continue to roll up. All right, I expect this to continue to roll up. Continues to break up on any pullbacks, you can get continued opportunity for buys to the upside. Okay, looking at Euro. Overall, Euro is in its demand level. Price had an impulse up, double bottom, break up. So now I believe price is just pulling back to go higher. All right. It's still early. Like I would like for price to have a deeper pull into this level. But overall, I believe this is just pulling back to go higher, back to these levels of resistance. All right, then looking at NZD USD. All right, so with NZD USD, overall price has been bearish. Strong impulse, pullback, retest, continue down. All right, so I'm still bearish on this, but I would like to see some type of pullback before continuation. All right, but it really just depends. Looking at the weekly, we're still very bearish. All right, price is back at this structure level here, though. All right, so this is a break or bounce level. Look to the left, it was support here, but it was resistance here. So if price continues to break down through this level, then it's likely we're going to have an even bigger potential move, continuation to the downside. All right, because weekly is still very bearish on rejection, strong value. All right, so right now, still early. I want to see if price is going to continue to just break this level, then we're going to go lower. All right, or if price want to give us a deeper pullback before continuing down. All right, the price could pull up for a retest before continuing. All right, looking at USD Cad. So USD Cad, it's also look like it's setting up for some bulls because if we look on the weekly, price is in a major demand level. Looking to the left, huge level of buyers. The weekly is showing price rejection, strong price rejection from that level. And now we're getting bullish on the daily, the 4 hour. So price is pumping up right now. So if this just continues to break structure, then on these pullbacks, it could be just continuation for buys. All right. So these are potential setups for the week. It could be a volatile week with NFP and everything going on from an economic standpoint. So we just got to be patient, let these setups come to us and see how things develop.